Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. Today is the day. I have officially watched every single Steve Carell movie ever made. That's insane. That is an accomplishment. There are people I can't imagine there's that many people that have watched all of them, and I've done it. I've watched every single one. That's insane. That's crazy. But yeah, this is the last movie he's ever filmed so far. Haven't watched all of his shows. I've seen The Office and I've seen some Space Force and all of that, but I haven't seen all of his shows yet. Maybe in the future I'll do that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the last Steve Carell movie ever made so far, which is Irresistible. Irresistible was released in 2020 and it was written and directed by Jon Stewart. Essentially, Irresistible follows this man named Gary Zimmer as he's trying to figure out the best possible Democratic politician for a small town that could maybe turn Wisconsin to the right side for the voting for the 2020 election. And I will mention right now that it is a non-spoiler review, so you guys don't have to feel spoiled or anything. And it is on HBO Max if you guys are interested in watching it. So essentially, I think this movie is really good. I think it's solid. I think it's a really good movie, for the most part. I think it's alright. Let me backtrack. It's an entertaining movie. It isn't a very good movie, but it's entertaining to the masses at the very least, right? Like, I'm sitting here and I'm like there's some really interesting comedic points, right? Like, there's this one time, there's a lot of swearing for a Steve Carell movie. Like, there's this one time where he has to go up the stairs and like, oh yeah, all the doors are locked, go ahead and go upstairs. And he goes upstairs and he's like carrying his large suitcase and he gets there and it's like locked, but you don't actually get to see him. It's really funny. It's a good moment, and there's a lot of really great moments in this movie. I think that the comedy is really well done, and the issue that I have really is at the end of the movie is like wicked weird. Like, did not expect that at all in any stretch of the imagination. But another issue that I had was that the main character that wasn't Steve Carell was kind of boring and uninteresting, which I guess was kind of the point, but still uninteresting. And I don't think that the comedy and the drama work together here. And then there's that weird romance thing happening between Steve Carell and this guy's daughter that just wasn't working, and they didn't do a whole lot of it for the beginning of the film for it to make sense at the end of the film, because it just didn't. And then they have this weird thing at the end where they have 3 different endings for the film, like literally 3 different endings, and like they roll credits each time. It was dumb. It really didn't make sense. But if you're looking for an entertaining film that you don't have to pay attention to watch, this is definitely one of them. Let's talk about some of the acting. Steve Carell as Gary Zimmer. I think it's a really good role for him. I do. I think he was really, really good. I think he, in particular, was very good in the movie. I don't think it's his best movie by any stretch of the imagination, but I think that he himself was very entertaining, which is saying something because recently there haven't been a whole lot of movies from him that I particularly cared about. So good for him for actually putting something on his resume that I think he can be proud of. While the movie isn't very good, I think it is a very good performance from Carell here. Rose Byrne as Faith Brewster. Basically, she is a Republican, and she's representing the person running against Steve Carell's representative. And she's great. She's fine. I don't think she's as good as Steve Carell. I really don't. But she's funny. She's got her moments, and like the collaboration was really funny to watch and really good, and I liked it a lot. In terms of watching it as an audience, I thought it was really fun. But structurally, it didn't really make a whole lot of sense, to be honest with you. It kind of had like this weird balance between like Steve Carell, who was like obviously we're rooting for him, and then her, who like it almost feels like we're supposed to be rooting for her a little bit. And I think that maybe if they had structured it better, it might have made more sense as to like I wish we viewed her more as a villain than as not a villain. Whereas Steve Carell was only shown as a hero, and same with Rose Byrne here. I think she's also viewed that way, but it made it difficult to root with Carell here, which is a little annoying. Chris Cooper as Jack Hastings. I didn't like him at all. I really didn't. I think his performance was okay, but a little lazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. It wasn't very great. It was kind of dull and kind of loosey-goosey and not particularly fantastic. Overall, the movie is okay. It's not great. It's not bad. It's okay. I'd watch it. If you're looking for something to watch like with your family and just looking to relax and like just watch a funny movie, this is definitely one of them. It's a good one, and also the last Steve Carell movie ever made so far. So if you're looking into a little bit of some new stuff, this is relatively new. But I'm gonna go ahead and give Irresistible a B-. I think a B- is very fair because while I think it's entertaining and it's funny and it's got some good moments, the film as a whole kind of felt messy and not very well put together. Just looking out for the next couple weeks, Sunday, May 2nd, my Steve Carell ranked video comes out. So make sure you guys check that out because it's going to have like, how many, like 40 movies he's been in? All ranked. Every single one of them he's ever been in ranked. So make sure you guys check that out. Looking forward to the rest of the week. La La Land tomorrow, Lost in Translation on Saturday, and The Devil All the Time on Sunday. I'm going to be doing a book versus movie kind of video, so make sure you guys check that out if you guys like the movie or the book or both. So make sure you guys check that out, and please consider subscribing and let me know what you guys thought about Irresistible down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.